Hi there, parents and guardians. My name is Ryan Musek. I have the absolute privilege of being your child's American government teacher this year at Sauk Prairie High School. I just want to take a few minutes and introduce you guys to Sauk Prairie High School's legislative semester, the awesome American government program that I have the privilege of teaching. Prior to back to school night, which is tomorrow night, because I'm a little behind on this, not gonna lie, want to send you a little video to give you an introduction of what your kids can expect this year. So, first off, little background about legislative semester. This program was started by Steve Arnold. He was a teacher in West Chicago, a suburb of Chicago, Illinois. He now actually resides in Madison. And he introduced this program to the previous American government teacher at Sauk Prairie High School, Allison Turner. She started this program up 2 years ago. I had the privilege of taking over last year, and now myself and Adam Brager are the two teachers that run this simulation-based curriculum. It's a pretty unique program. Currently, there are only two high schools in the state of Wisconsin that run legislative semester. That'd be our Sauk Prairie and Middleton. And it's something that I'm pretty proud to run here and something that I am very, very excited about. So what we're going to do in this class, pretty basically, we'll be focusing on students' political identity, learning, letting them explore politics, Republicans, Democrats, conservative, liberal, and what they are through their own activities. We'll also work on a lot of issues and bill writing, where students will be researching issues that they want to change and actually draft their own legislation. And then we'll be having a mock committee and full legislature to debate and try and pass those bills. We're also doing some work with elections. We'll have a mock election for our own school leadership, as well as learn a lot about the structure of government, including using the Constitution, those documents, to learn about our government. So there's a lot of different kind of things we'll do that way. So we're going to kind of just give you a little cool little diagram here. So the activities we're going to do will involve a lot of debating about current issues and about controversial issues. We'll do our political declaration where students will publicly declare if they feel they are more conservative or more liberal or more moderate towards the middle. We'll do our election. We'll form issue groups and actually declare our issue at a special ceremony that will be held before school, actually, because when we declare issues, only one issue may be chosen among all the students in all four sections of American government. So that issue can be kind of a really important thing for students to get. We're working on our bill writing, doing the committee activities of full legislature, and then afterwards we hope to do some judicial and executive challenges to show kids that part of the government system as well. All right, so through those activities up there, students will be expected to learn this kind of content. That'll be learn about current issues that are impacting our country, our state, and our world. They're going to learn how to use parliamentary procedure. We operate every single class using parliamentary procedure, and our committee and full session use Parley Pro as well. Your kids are going to learn legislative process throughout the course of our bill writing activities. They'll learn about three branches of government. They'll learn the Constitution in and out. They'll learn about voting, about influence on government, and about how special interests impact government as well. So those are the content we're going to learn, and through that content, we're going to learn a lot of very, very important skills as well. Things like outside research and public speaking, argument writing, civil discourse, critical thinking, and lobbying. All skills that both universities and the working world say are the most important things that kids have to know these days to be successful in a post-secondary world. That means both in the college classroom, as well as in the workforce. Now, a couple things. Supplies for your kids. I have no textbook, all right? So no textbook. I like to joke, my textbook is the U.S. Constitution. So kids will get a copy of that as well as have one available on their Chromebooks as well. They should have their Chromebook every single day and have that puppy charged up. All right, we're going to use those probably every single day in class, not going to lie. They should have a write utensil, just in case we do some stuff old school on paper. It's good to have. They can bring a folder, binder with them if they want to, but it's not necessarily needed, and they should have their Google Classroom login made. We'll utilize Google Classroom to turn things out, pass out activities, turn assignments in, those kind of things. We'll be utilizing Classroom for. So the major assignments your kids are going to do, there are things like their party declaration paper. That's going to be an assignment where they will make a little project to explain if they feel they are more conservative or liberal and why they are and what issues they really care about. They'll do a position paper for their bill. It's going to be an argumentative paper that argues basically why their bill needs to be passed. They'll write their bill. They'll prepare speeches for both committee and full session. Also, something new this year will be a final portfolio. We already started on this. Throughout the course of the year, your students will build a legislator website, and it's going to be a posting of their best work. things like their votes and their educational materials they develop about government. Their bill goes on there, their position paper goes on there, their party deck paper goes on there, and then they'll be reflecting on that, on all those activities as a final exam grade. So in a way, your kids have already started on their final exam the first week of school. Try to make life a little easier for them and try to make this whole experience a little more real as well. One also thing we'll ask students to do is a political engagement requirement. So throughout the course of the year, we're going to ask your students to attend 3 events that are political or government based in nature. We'll have some in-school events that are set up by myself, Mr. Brager. Those will be Q&A sessions with our state politicians, and hopefully, if we can make it work, federal politicians too. But we already have state representatives, state senators, and state Supreme Court justices booked to come to school, meet with your students, and listen to them and talk with them. We'll be holding discussions after big political events, so maybe discussions after the presidential debates, discussions after the election, those kind of things, as a way to do in-school activities. Also, we're encouraging students to do some out-of-school work as well. This could be things like watching a debate, attending a rally, working with election stuff, visiting meetings of the school board or county board, town board, those kind of things, attending a campaign event, those kind of deals. I've already worked with both the Republican and Democratic Party of Sauk County, and students are definitely welcome to volunteer with them. We'll be getting to that part with the students very, very soon here. So we're asking students to do 3 of these events. One will be in school, 1 out of school, and then 1 of their choice. So they can do 2 in school, 1 out of school, 2 out of school, 1 in school type thing. So it's a kind of little to help kids get active in real government and be show examples of good citizenship. What they're going to have to do after they attend this event is get proof of attendance. So if they go to a meeting, get a copy of the agenda. You know, if they go to a political rally, take a selfie, that kind of thing, all right? And then write a little short paper about their experience and how they feel they participate in government. And that's going to be the main thing they do for that political engagement requirement. Feel free to take questions about that later on. Grading-wise, you can see how the grading is going to work here. It's going to be 80-20, with 20% of their grade being that final project, that website portfolio. 45% of their grade will come from projects, so their bill, political profile, big things, that kind of stuff. We'll have little periodic quizzes. They're more formative in nature, but it'll be 10% of their grade. And then 20% of their daily homework and 25% participation, which is done through both individual and group participation, evaluated by both the students and the instructors as well. So a couple little things. I will use what's called Remind. I'll send another note about this later on. But it's a text program that I have kids sign up for if they want to. They can get homework reminders, those kind of things. And I've got about 30, 40 kids sign up for it. Now, if you as parents want to sign up for it too, go for it. I encourage that. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter if you're a Twitter type user. At Mr. Moose _history is my Twitter handle. And we actually have a class hashtag. When I send something out, I'll hashtag it with a hashtag SPGov as a way to kind of keep you and everyone else kind of updated what's happening in class. Kids are encouraged to do the exact same thing. Skyward wise, I do try to update Skyward as much as possible. If I don't, please call me out on it, okay? If I get behind, I apologize in advance. I probably will, not going to lie. But I'll try to get an update as quickly as possible for you guys and make sure that everyone is good to go on what they have to be doing. Lastly, I do use what's called some flip material in class, especially now every student has a Chromebook. This is an example of a flipped lecture. So myself and Mr. Brager will be recording some of our lectures, putting them online for the kids to watch at home, and that way, or at their study hall or at their convenience. And that way we have more time in class to work on our writing, reading, the big skills we got to do. My contact info is up here. Email is a great way to get a hold of me, be honest with you. My email does go to my personal cell phone. Okay, that guy. And I usually respond to it right away, just like a text message. Otherwise, my school phone number is 608-643-5949. I respond as quickly as possible. Typically, I'm in before 7, leave after 4:30, depending on meetings and life and all that kind of fun stuff. So please feel free to send me questions and comments. I encourage working with everybody over the course of this semester. And it is Sunday night. Packer Viking game is starting, so go Pack go. Hope to talk with you all very, very soon. Have a great night, everybody.